next Sunday. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
And a good start to this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement. It's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Devin Harris is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Horford. Then it's Jordan Williams. And it's Korver in at the small forward. Here's Jones. The Hawks trail by 11.
Well, one thing that you can't say is that the Thunder's rise to the top caught anyone by surprise. In the annual GM survey before the season started, more than 2/3 of the general managers in the league picked Oklahoma City to win the West.
Good.
Nicely done. They really attacked effectively in transition.
There's no doubt about it, Steve. Their quickness has given them an advantage. I mean, I've liked the way they've pushed the ball all game.
Horford sets a screen for Harris. Back to Horford. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. And you look at the roster they have, and Steve, you kind of alluded to it around the league. They were garnering great success with stars like Westbrook and Durant. So much youth, it's no wonder all those GMs, Clark, that Steve was just talking about, pick Oklahoma City.
And the scary thing is that they'll keep getting picked over and over again. I mean, they have a lot of depth and a lot of skill. I just see them getting better and better each season.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, the Hawks have found a diamond in the rough in Ivan Johnson, an undrafted 28-year-old rookie last season. Coach Larry Drew said, I like the energy he brings. He plays hard. He goes after the ball. He plays with physicality. I don't know if he looks for accolades. Whenever I show him some love for how he's played, he just takes it in stride like, that's what I do. Kevin, the young guy has plenty of talent.
And he does. Thank you, Doris.
Well, he's a player who knows his game. I mean, he's a physical enforcer type guy, and he makes no apologies for it.
Since moving to Atlanta in 1968 from St. Louis, the Hawks have been a steady presence in the postseason, Kevin. Still, that penultimate goal of an NBA title has eluded them.
And the Hawks making a change here. Charles checked in.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
Williams. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. With the Hawks in the playoff history, they've always seemed to be the good team that just was overpowered, it seems, Steve, in the end.
Yeah, they've never had that transcendent player. You know, the closest guy they had to that was probably Dominique Wilkins, but he was playing in the era when Jordan were dominating the league. So that's just been one of those things for Atlanta. They just haven't been able to get over that hump. They've been good, they just haven't been great.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Smith. Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Suns.
And they won that game, guys, in large part because of the defense played by their bigs. They turned away more than their share of shots.
And I thought it got into the other guys' heads as the game went on. I mean, they weren't taking it to the basket nearly as aggressively.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Al Horford, he's checked in for Atlanta. Stevenson comes in for Jeff Teague. Jenkins, he's checked in for Ivan Johnson. Jenkins dishes to Williams. Over Durant. Williams can't hit.
And Lewis Williams last season became the first bench player to lead his team in scoring since Del Curry stepped down. He did it back in the 93-94 season for Charlotte. How about that? Now he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch. And once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And I don't think we can afford to forget about something else he's known for. Stepping to the forefront at the end of close games and demanding that he be the one to take the big shot.
And going back to Lewis Williams last season, the best he's played by far.
And Kevin, he was especially tough in the clutch, I thought. You look at his numbers down the stretch, whether it was field goal percentage, getting to the line, he was at his best when the pressure was at its highest.
Durant for three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, he's raining shots from long range, 2 in each of the first 2 quarters. Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Three-pointer, and again Oklahoma sitting with the triple.
Another open look from outside. The defense is really struggling to close out on the shooter.
Yeah, making him pay, doing it from long range.
They get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And the Thunder with some changes. Jones comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Maynard in for James Harden. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Ivan Johnson comes in for Josh Smith. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Jenkins. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Deshaun Stevenson.
They're really playing well at both ends, offensively and defensively, guys.
Yeah, it's been a complete performance, Steve. You look back on this game, it's one that you would hope to be able to build on.
And stolen by Maynard. Over Harris. And again it's Oklahoma City. And that's an intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
A dominating first half of basketball. So far, hasn't been close. It's the Thunder running.